Hey everyone, Rosbowski here, and welcome back to some more Five Nights at Freddy's information and speculation. Today, everybody, we're going to be talking about JJ and who the hell she is. So, if you don't know who JJ is, some people have affectionately referred to her as Balloon Girl because she pretty much looks the same as Balloon Boy. She is an Easter egg character that appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, sitting under the desk, staring intently at your crotch. Now, who is she? She can't simply just be a hallucination. A lot of people have suggested that Balloon Boy was a hallucination, but we actually saw that he wasn't. In the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 teaser images, we can see clearly that Balloon Boy's head is in the box. So, is JJ the same as Balloon Boy? Is she actually an animatronic that we don't see enough of? I think so. I think her and Balloon Boy go hand in hand as brother and sister. Now, to clear things up, I recently watched 8-Bit Gaming's video in which they suggested that Balloon Boy and Balloon Girl, JJ, are actually lovers. And I think that's a very valid theory. I actually have it written down on a piece of paper because I've been writing notes of all the theory videos that I'm going to be doing. And that was one of the suggestions that I wrote down. But I kind of scored it out because I think they're actually brother and sister, and for these reasons. One, they look the same. If you are a brother and sister of the same mother and father, then the chances are that you are going to look very, very similar, with a couple of differences. Balloon Boy and Balloon Girl's eyes are different. They've got the same shaped nose, but it's a different color, that kind of thing. So I think from looking at both of them that they are brother and sister. I think it fits very, very well. They also act in a very similar way. They're very timid. They never attack you. They don't have a jump scare. Their whole intent is for them, they come into the office. That's all it is. They seem pretty content with just making their way to your office and, well, while Balloon Boy gets Foxy to come and kill you, Balloon Girl just sits there hiding under the desk. Maybe she's afraid of the animatronics instead. Maybe she just wants to come into the office and get away from everything. Maybe she's the opposite of Balloon Boy in that factor. But their behavior is very, very similar. They're not aggressive in any sort of way. They just want to make their way towards you. That's another reason why I think they could potentially be brother and sister. Now, there are many reasons that JJ could be in the game. I mean, she could simply just be a color palette change from Scott to add an extra little Easter egg into the game. Maybe there is no purpose to JJ, but that's a little bit boring, and that doesn't seem like something Scott would do. He's a very, very intelligent man, and I think he's trying to tell us something about JJ. I mean, Balloon Boy, it could be quite simply answered as the Balloon Boy is a cross-dresser. Maybe Balloon Boy likes dressing up as a girl every so often and getting his kicks by sitting, staring at you under the desk going, "I'm here. Have you noticed me? Do I look pretty?" Maybe it's just simply that. I think they are brother and sister, though. Now, it looks like that perhaps JJ is the shyer of the two, and that kind of goes with families as well. Maybe Balloon Boy is slightly older. Maybe they are twins because they look very, very similar. They could potentially be twins as well. I mean, their whole mass, everything about them is very, very similar. If they were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, it could work because if the company, the Fazbear company, decided to make them as a pair, then they would look very, very similar. But I think they're brother and sister, and I think they got murdered at the same time. Maybe Balloon Boy was desperate for the balloons. He was dragging along his sister at the same time. Maybe she wanted the balloons, and she was the shyer of the two. Maybe she was more vulnerable. Maybe that's why she's so quiet and hiding under the desk. Balloon Boy took her over because she wanted balloons. He comes in and goes, "Hi, I would like some balloons," and then they got murdered. "I want some balloons for my sister," knife in the face. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was something as simple as that. I don't know. When I first found out about Balloon Girl JJ, I immediately thought, looking at them both, they're brother and sister. They're brother and sister. They look the same. Their behavior is the same. I think they're brother and sister. But hey, who knows? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Maybe they are lovers. Maybe they've got no relation at all. Maybe it's just a color palette change, or maybe you think that Balloon Boy's a crossdresser. There are so many different options, and that's what I love about this game. But I do think Balloon Boy is an important character, and I would like to know a lot more about him. Anyway, guys, make sure you go and check out 8-Bit Gaming's channel as well, because I have referenced them in this video, and they make fucking fantastic videos. If you ever want to see a video with top-notch production value, go and check them out. They have some amazing theories, and their Their whole video itself is amazing. The way they highlight pictures, the way they put GFX into their whole appeal. They've just got top-notch production value. Go check them out. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, then please hit that like button. It really, really is appreciated. And I've been Razbowski. You've been the beautiful bastards, as always, for watching. And I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!